All right, all right, all right. We are live. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. It is time for all the new stuff, guys. I'm working with all the new stuff today, so bear with me and Miss Heather. We're trying out everything new, trying to make it all work for all of y'all's entertainment. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to have you guys here today. Good to be here today. It is Monday, the beginning of a new week. You know, it's time to start all over again. Miss Cece, I am doing wonderful. How are you doing? My family's doing great. Miss Robin, Miss Michelle Wilkinson, welcome back once again. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ouch. Sorry, guys. What's up, Terry? How are you, brother? Good to be here. Good to see you, sir. Let me check you guys out and see who we got here. Miss Robin, Miss Heather, of course. Miss Heather has no choice but to be here now. Miss Shelley Huckabee, good morning, good morning, good morning. But I'm so glad to see you guys. It's Cece, the sweetest lady on the internet. Again, thank you so much for being here. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend, and I hope we can all start off this week together and have a great time this morning. I want to know, though, I need your guys' input. How do I sound today as compared to what I normally sound like? Is it any different? Is it any better, any worse? Are there echoes? Are there any of that crap? Give me your thoughts real quick, guys, please, so I can adjust everything to work the right way. Please and thank you. As you guys can see, I do have the new call-in number up on the screen, scrolling across down there. I sound really clear here. Okay, good deal. Good, good, good. Thank you, Miss Robin, Miss Michelle. That is the whole point, guys. I am running all this through a whole new system now. All right, my dear. Thank you so much, Miss Heather. I want all you guys to. Miss Heather is my quote unquote lead moderator per se, and helps me with everything that I need to have help with. So please be nice to her. Please be good to her. Treat her as you would treat me. She deserves the utmost respect because she does a lot for me, and I just don't know what to say. She's great at what she does. So thank you so much, Miss Heather. Thank you guys all for what you do too. And I guess we should get rolling. Good. Good, good, good. I'm so glad it sounds good. How about now? Tell me something. I'm going to play with this thing a little bit, guys. Tell me what you hear when I do these things, okay? How about now? What do I sound like this way? That's absolutely right, Miss Robin. The wrath of the Dago will come down on you if you don't. Do I sound any different doing this? Yes, no. It's supposed to add some kind of an echo to it. Makes me sound like I'm inside of a... Yeah, I don't know what it is, but okay, that's better. Anyway. And let me see what else happens here. Tell me what you guys hear when I do these different things. Did you hear anything with that? I just hit a button. Nothing. Nothing at all. No. Okay. So you guys didn't hear any laughing or anything? Okay, so that's not working right. I don't have it lined in. Okay, that's fine to know. That's good to know. I'm sorry. Anyway, I don't need that stuff right now or really at all. So we're good. Anyway, moving on. So, oh, I do need to share this. That would probably help, wouldn't it? How was everybody's weekend? Honestly, how did it go? What did you guys do? Um, Give me some info, y'all. I'm curious. I want to know, you know, what you guys did. Did you have a good weekend, a bad weekend, all that fun stuff? And how many of you guys got a notification this morning? Again, please throw a one if you got a notification. Please, 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 please. All right, let me see here. Miss Brandy might be sleeping. She was up kind of late last night, I believe. If she is, I don't want to wake her by no means. Terry got a note. She got a notification. Good deal. Heather didn't need to get one because she knew. I've been bugging her all morning already. Yes, ma'am, I know. And that's great. I'm glad everybody's doing better, Miss Heather. That's praying for you guys. That COVID's no joke. You saw mod chat? I was heated. Oh, I did. And I'm so sorry, my dear, that you're going through that. That's crazy. So, like, is she no longer a room? That was a roommate, correct, Robin? That was causing these issues. If I'm correct, that was one of your roommates, right? Wow. So you guys booted her then? I mean, she's out. That's crazy because I mean, obviously you don't need that. Mom don't need that living there with you. No, doesn't even pay rent. Yeah, then she's not a roommate. She was a squatter. Out the door you go. Bye. Peace. See ya. Time to find somebody better that's actually going to participate and help out there. You know what I mean? I hate these kind of earphones. They drive me insane. Gotta get my headset working for this scenario. But anyway. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? She's the mooch. But it sounds like she's a little bit more than a mooch, Robin, if she's like racist and everything else. My God. Where'd you find this one at? Where is Stray Cat this morning? Where you at, Austin? Well, like I said, if nothing else, at least she's out. You know what I mean? At least she's gone. I mean, I don't know if she's got to come back to get stuff or whatever, however it worked out, whatever. But she's got the door, and you can start fresh from where you need to, Robin, and get moving on and find somebody new, or just keep the place to yourself. You know, if you can afford it. You know, obviously that's typically why we have roommates, because it helps to break down the rent and bills and stuff like that. So, you know, whatever. But right now, is it just you and mom, or do you have another roommate with you guys? Oh, I gotcha. How's she? So she's there now? Like, do you have the police there with her, or is she being civil enough just so she can get the hell out? Good God. That's the last thing you need to be dealing with right now, hon. Sorry that you had to go through that. There he is. Thank you, Miss Heather. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, guys. I think I got all the notifications out here and now. I got a few people in here. I was trying to hold off and get some more peeps in here before I did anything. Yeah, Robin ain't no joke, guys. Robin's been through some serious shit, and don't, not to mention military. You don't want to mess with Miss Robin. She might be tiny. That don't mean nothing, guys. Nothing at all. So I'm gonna pull my face down for a minute, guys. I'll still be here, no worries. There we go. Now you get to look at the big red dot. Or here, well, let me see if I can make it better for you. I'll show you what I really look like, everybody. Hang on a minute. There we go. That's my real face. The face you guys see every day is just a mask. Yeah, well, still, you shouldn't still have to worry about that kind of stuff, hon. Just let her get all her garbage and get out and move along. You're better than that anyway. No, CC Robin don't take shit from nobody. Nobody at all. They're not, huh? Okay. No, they're not. Yeah, I don't know how to do this. Does anybody in here know? Yeah, see, I don't know how to do that. Well, guys, not to talk about anything, but just we're having some technical issues trying to set things up and everything with all this new stuff. I don't know how to. Heather, check the one that's pinned in the chat at the top. There should be one pinned for PayPal. My apologies, guys. I'm not focusing on money by any means. We're just trying to make sure everything's working with all this new setup stuff that I have. Click the one that's on the top at the in the chat that's pinned, and see if that one is clickable. Anything yet? Miss Heather. Okay, see, now if that's the way you send them to me in DM, I can click on them that way. But I think it's because of StreamYard, Heather. Do you see the one that's pinned? Or no? Actually, I could probably try clicking on it myself. Yep, that one works. But I can see it. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, that one went right to it, so okay. Well, wait a minute. How does that work? Please, I don't mind me, guys. We're just trying to figure a couple things out real quick. I apologize once again. and I will get right in. Okay, so you can see that, and you clicked on it, and it worked. All right. Well, there's one. I don't. Well, either way, I mean, you can see them as they're scrolling through and work that way. The one at the top can be clicked on. That's fine. I don't know how to. I don't know how to do the Cash App one to pin it. So if I can figure out how to link it, then I can pin the link. But I don't. I don't know. We're getting there. Things take time. We'll figure it out. Thank you so much, my dear, once again. So, everybody, back to the death. Yeah, that. When you figure out how to talk, somebody send me a lesson, and I'll work on that myself because I can't talk today. But anyway, so I gotcha. Yeah, she's in and out. She's probably nervous. I would be. Like I said, I wouldn't want to mess with you, and I'm a grown man. Yeah, my 265 pounds as compared to your tiny little self, I'd still be nervous, you know? Yes, guys, I'm fat. Sorry. Anyway, moving on. So, again, I hope everybody's doing great today, this Monday morning, August 29th, 2022. Welcome, 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 guys. I am obsessed. That's all I got to say. I cannot let go of this Kiely Rodni situation, everybody. That being said, 1 second, everyone. I'm sorry. I got messages coming from people left and right, and aha. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Well, guys, 1 second again. Thank you, Miss Heather, as always. That's the link. Oh, okay. I see how that works. Pin one works. Don't know what the short didn't do though. I'll figure it out. Okay. All right, hon. No worries. Thank you very much. 6 foot tall, 165. Yeah, that's. Well, I mean, for your height, you're skinny. I mean, you're the one that told me you've always been real skinny, but like, with your background behind that, no, nope, nope, nope. And considering where you're born and raised, no. Well, you're healthy now. That's what I'm saying. That's healthy for me. It's 6 foot tall. Yeah, that's perfect. So, and like I said, with your background, no. You ain't gonna piss. I'm not gonna believe me. I am not gonna be pissing you off by any means. Yeah, I know you live on the other side of the country. I still nope. That's why I try to keep you as happy as possible, Miss Robin. You and Gizmo, the two of you combined, like forget that. Nope. So anyway, guys, like I said, I'm obsessed. This Kiely Rodni thing has got me. There's new details that are coming out now, and a lot of, like I said before, everybody says, "Oh, they found her. It's done. It's over," but it's not. There's so many questions. There's so many things. Look, you guys, this is my life right here. Okay, I got notes on everything. I got notepads everywhere. This is what I do. It is what it is, but I just I couldn't let it go. So I've watched multiple videos. I've watched multiple people talk about this, that, and everything else, this and that. I've made my own assumptions, my own theories, as have you. And now there's no excuse, you guys. I have that call-in number right there at the bottom of the screen. You can call in and give us your thoughts on what you think, and I expect some of you to do that now that I set that up for you per your request. So we'll get to that here shortly once I get into what I'm going to get into. So where am I at here? Let me go back to this screen real quick. For those of you that were here Saturday night, like I said, that are new, That's a whole different entity, guys. That is not what we're about on a regular, but once a week, like I said, you do current events and this portion of YouTube over here. Keep everybody up to date with what's going on for the people that flow around. What's up, Miss Chrissy? Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. There's Strike. What's up, brother? What's the matter, bud? I hate doctors so much. What's going on, bud? Good to see you here. I hope you had a good weekend, Chrissy, and Strike as well, bro. What's the matter with you, bub? What happened? What's going on? What's new? All right, let's go back to the control room real quick, guys, and check something here just to make sure everything is all right. All right, we're good. Okay, so give me the 411 before I get going on anything else. Strike, what's up, bub? What's the matter? Yeah, let me adjust this camera for a minute, guys. There we go. I went to the doctor's last July. They billed me. Should not because I got yeah, I know all about that kind of stuff. Been through that. Sucks. Sorry, bud. You can fight that. Obviously. Yeah, you should be able to, Miss Robin. I don't know. Give it a try and see what happens. Put it in, send a text, and if I get it, I will let you know. But you should be able to. I don't see why you shouldn't. It's regular phone number like anything else, and it's linked up to my phone just like everything else would be. So. Did I get a text message? One second. Let me see here. I don't know where that would go, but let's check. Let me see. Somebody, or if you sent me a text, send it again because I can't find it now. I heard it ding, but I can't find the damn thing. Oh, wait a minute. There it is. Yep, it does work. All right. Make sure, let me know if you got that back, Robin. Oh, cool. Learn something new every day. Yeah, like I said, Strike. You should fight that. All you have to do is have your insurance. What's up, Jimmy? Good to see you, brother. As long as you have proof of your insurance and you give them that info, they have to go back. If it shows that you had insurance at that time when you were there, then all you do is show them that the dates on it. They will retro it back to that date, and then you're good to go. So. All right, Miss Robin, good deal. So we can text and call with this number. So, all right, let's get this a crack-a-lacking. So, everybody again knows what's going on, of course, with Kiely, the Rodni case. Okay, and like I said before, I'm obsessed, and I can't let it go. I can't let it go. I can't let it go. I can't believe in my mind, for whatever reason or in my heart, that this was an accident, you guys. I've tried. I sat down. I even talked to my wife. I'm like, listen, this is the scenario. She's followed it a little bit along with me when she's home, things like that. Sorry, guys. And I asked her. I said, well, what do you think is the scenario? In your opinion, after I showed her everything, and she's like, I don't think it's an accident either. And I said, yeah, see, I mean, there's just too many things that don't fit. You know what I mean? There you go. See, that's all it is, bro. Good deal. You're good to go. No worries. So there's a lot of weird things flying around right now. I don't have any issues with Ryan Upchurch. Like I said, I like the way he handles certain things. I like the way how aggressively he went at this scenario. Okay. I got a couple of things I wanted to go over with you guys and get your opinion on it too, because he has a whole new theory with things now, and basically he's saying that it never happened. Now, that being said, I'm not saying I'm going with that theory or that narrative by any means whatsoever, you guys, but I mean, like I said, I don't have any issues with Ryan by any means, and I'm not downing what he said by any means whatsoever. Everybody has the right to their own opinion, their own options. I mean, the man spent a lot of time putting time and effort into this scenario, looking at facts and figures and everything, so he's got a good reason to think what he thinks. I think he's been on to some things for sure. But I'm going to let you guys check this out. Okay. And I'm going to give you the option to make your decision based on what, I think we need to react to what his video on this and see what you guys think about what he thinks. We're going to hit that one first. Okay. And then I'll give you guys the new details that have been coming out and so on and so forth. But, I'm going to play this. I want you guys to watch this with me. And like I said, I think we need to react to this over here in this corner. And I definitely want your guys' thoughts and theories on this scenario, if you don't mind. So let's see what we got going on. Let's see how many people we got in here. Good deal. Okay. One moment, everybody. And make sure you guys let me know how everything sounds volume-wise, this and everything else. Oh, see, this is where I think we're going to have an issue. 1 second. I need you guys to tell me if you can hear this or not hear this, okay? I'm trying to pull everything in, but I have to get all this stuff worked out, too. All right, bub. All right. All right. I want to know if you can hear it.
Their true crime channel. You couldn't investigate the gate of an investor's house. Y'all like those dumb.
Sorry about that, everybody.
Right now. And they're probably scared. Not scared of anything bad. They're probably scared on how unintelligent society is. I mean, look at y'all. And y'all's conspiracy theories and all this shit. And you can tell a lot.
Do you hear it clear or can you just barely hear it?
The glare. The dude's never completed anything. I mean, look at him. He's in his basement wishing he was a Hardy Boy. Tony Dodge. Dude's fucking clueless. He's never been in a fight. He's never been in no drama. He's probably never been arrested. Nothing. He's vanilla. Send him a Shogun. Hell, I'm not even going to say nothing about that dude. It is what it is. Let's let him live in his own little world. He loves Britney Spears and playing with action figures. Let's let him just keep thinking the world's all gumdrops and cotton candy. I'm cool with that.
Welcome,
we're now living in a society where it is okay to be stupid. I don't think it's ever.
Good morning, Debs. How are you today? For those of you that are just jumping in, again, I'm back on the Kiely Rodni case. Ryan Upchurch has put out a video. He's put out a few videos, and as you can see, the title: Zero Proof that Kiely Rodni's situation being real. He's saying that he thinks, his opinion is that it's not real. It never happened, so on and so forth. So I wanted to react to this with you guys and see what you guys think on this scenario. So here we go.
Okay to be stupid, because stupid things might happen, and to fix those stupid situations, it needs people who, aren't stupid. Now, the people out there that don't like me and get irritated by me and stuff, I know what you're probably thinking. You're probably thinking, well, why the fuck you think you're so smart? It's actually the problem. I don't think I'm smart at all, but I'm starting to feel smart. And a lot of older men and women have commented on my channel. And listen, when an older person is talking, you just listen. And I've had hundreds of older folks that's older than me be like, it's the common sense thing. Common sense. Now people who have common sense are now looking hella smart because the world is having less common sense every fucking year. While people that are in their 40s and 50s are commenting on my stuff, being like, hey, church, just don't even worry about it. They'll never understand, dude. Like, it's a common sense thing. I'm over here fucking, yeah, trying to argue with them. Wham. I shut my mouth for 2 seconds and I learned something from them. I mean, they're right. If anything, they reminded me. What am I arguing with these other people for? The people I'm arguing with aren't smart enough to understand what's in front of their face. Literally in front of their face. Yeah, the actual definition of literally. Not using it every other sentence. Another comical thing is thinking you got me. Got me? What do you mean you got me? You're not bothering me. If you were bothering me, do you think I would go in depth for 2 weeks and make all these videos of different angles of scenarios of what possibly could have happened? Yeah, that's to figure out what happened. And look, I know why. And look, those of you that are mad that have true crime channels, I'd be mad too if I've been having a true crime channel for 5 years straight every day of my life, and a damn musician just walks in, smoking a joint, drinking chocolate milk, and does more work than y'all in 2 weeks than you've done the entire time you've had your channel. It probably makes you not even want to do it anymore. And if I was y'all, I would quit doing true crime.
The one thing I'm going to tell you guys I do respect about him is he's very bold, very blunt, and very to the point. He holds no bones, and I respect that about anybody. He doesn't beat around the bush. He doesn't candy things up for everybody and sprinkle a little pixie dust on there and say, well, guys, I think, kind of how some people say I am, but he don't do that. He's real about it. Sometimes people don't like the way he talks. Oh, well. And people don't like the way he goes at people. Oh, well. He's a real person, and that's what I respect about him. That's what I like about him. There's things that I don't agree with. I'll be honest with you. There's things that he don't agree with other people. We're human beings. We're allowed to disagree with each other, and we're allowed to have our own opinions. But again, I do respect the way he is about certain things and how blunt, bold, and to the point he is. I like those kind of people. He's not arrogant. He's not cocky. I don't like those kind of people, and we all know that. So he's just making his points. He's just making his points known. That's it. So it is what it is. If he is offensive to anybody, my apologies. It's not meant to do that. It's just the way he is, and that's why we're going to react to this. Okay. No problem.
I mean, how embarrassing. Your job is you get paid to not solve murders. Damn. I mean, there's people that go to school to be private investigators who do all this stuff to build these skills in their head to be private investigators. And they get paid less than some fucking asshole YouTuber who sits on here and just points everyone in the wrong direction. That's fucked. And listen, don't even say, oh, well, we're just reacting.
You too, Hammer.
No. Reactors react to movies and reactors react to songs. Do you see the chain of money going down the line? That is a service. A reactor who reacts to a song is making money off YouTube, and he's also promoting the artist he's talking about to make them make money. You see how that helps people? helps put money in pockets it's supposed to be in pockets. Yeah, true crime people who don't know shit, they just yell a bunch of stuff and conspiracies and point at other people and go, look, they're on drugs, they don't know nothing. Your job is to be dumb for a living. Let's just call it what it is. Then you got the ones who actually do care and are actually trying to figure out something. Those are the ones you need to follow. That is Plunder. You can figure out shit by watching her stuff because she only puts factual stuff on there. Zav Girl. Zav Girl, I sit here and watched her the other night for a freaking hour in the same little spot on Google
He's
Earth,
right about that, by the
doing
way.
everything she could to find where this car was parked.
Well, remember, guys, because a lot of people comment, like, why are you assuming she's driving? I'm not. That's just, I'm thinking you're more likely that she did drive and it was an accident, but I'm still open to this process. So I just want to repeat that again.
See, she's open to suggestions. She doesn't close anything off unnecessarily. Me and Zav Girl obviously disagree on who drove the car. It's fine that we disagree, but us both being open-minded and able to communicate and talk about the situation to come to a conclusion, that's what solves stuff.
Exactly.
You see me going, Zav, she's freaking wrong. No. Do you see her going, well, I mean, fucking, he must be on drugs. No, because she knows if you want to find the truth about something, you have to look at it at different aspects. You can't be biased to the situation. Another person that I like watching lately is Behind the Wall. She sometimes says, I don't really agree with that church, but I'm going to keep that an open mind and see what this leads to.
Both of these things I think was weird at first, but I think it got broke down a little bit better, but I'm still not sure. But I think it's interesting that it came out after he put it on his video. I'm just going to say that technically it wasn't a reward fund.
These are the people I want to watch because I can find out more stuff that I maybe wouldn't have thought about watching these people. I can't learn nothing from the ones in the beginning that I talked about. What are they going to ever do? You think what are they going to go down for? Oh man, that glarer, that fucking Hiroshima Ninja, whatever the fucking name is. You're going to have this channel the whole time and never figure out anything. Do you want like a round of applause at the end? What do you want? You're not doing nothing. Anyway, moving on with the video. There's two things I want to say. One,
and you're absolutely entitled to that opinion, Strike. I agree. Like I said, some people handle things and do things in different ways. Part of the reason why he does and says the way he does is he's irritated with the people that have come at him and hammered at him because basically what they're trying to say. Gotcha, Robin. What he's saying, you guys, is that like we all that are in doing true crime have our own opinions and our own philosophies about scenarios that are going on. But the people he's talking about are closed-minded and don't want to hear anybody else's opinions or philosophies or theories. Okay, that's wrong. That's wrong on so many different levels, you guys, because that's what this is all based on. I have an opinion. Ryan Upchurch has an opinion. Zab Girl has an opinion. Robin and Gizmo have an opinion. Strike has an opinion. Heather has an opinion. We're entitled to those opinions, but when you got somebody standing there going, no, you're wrong. You're wrong. That's wrong. You're wrong. That's wrong. I'm right. That's what he's saying. And there's no reason for that. We're nobodies. We're not detectives. We're not cops. We're not the family. We're not the people that are missing. We're none of that. We're just trying to help in some ways, possibly, to find the situation and fix the situation if it's possible. Keeping what true crime people do on the internet, guys, is they keep the story out there. They keep it from going cold. They keep it from going dead so that it doesn't, end up that way. That's what we're here for. That's mostly what we do. There are some people that do get really deeply involved and actually have helped in some of the situations, but that's what we're here for. And we are all entitled to our opinions and share them with each other as well. I've learned things from him. I'm sure he hasn't learned anything from me because he probably just had no idea who I am. And that, thank you, Michelle. That's exactly what I'm trying to say, you guys. Different thoughts, like she's saying, I'm repeating word for word what she says. Different thoughts make you look at different angles, and when you get more information, you can re-look at that again. How many times have I said and showed you guys different positions and different specifics on this case in different ways? I'll go back and do it again 500 or 600 more times if it shows something different or something new or something that came to mind when I looked at it again, because that's what this is all about. That's why we do what we do. That's why you guys watch this that are interested in this when I do it, because you look at it that way too. You have your opinions, I have mine, he has his, others have theirs. Period. You know what I mean? So that's what it's all about. And like Heather said, that's part of his vocabulary. That's the way he's always been. You can't change people that way. And it doesn't bother me. I mean, yeah, I mean, certain words shouldn't be said, I think. Again, we're allowed to disagree. But that's his vocabulary. I have mine. Strike has, you have yours. CC has hers. They're just words, guys. They're just words. Nothing more. Just words. They're not that serious. But that is your opinion, sir, and I respect that.
Criminals report crimes. And also, sometimes when you question something and there is no answer, the answer is there's no answer. Sometimes the victim looks so much like a victim, and everyone is claiming that this is a victim.
I'm going video down for a minute,
guys. The victim
Still here.
Are going on a wild goose chase without looking at the victim. So with that being said, everyone telling me I should be ashamed of myself. How dare you say that, oh, this is faked? Show me that it's real. Show me proof of Kiely Rodni. Show me proof of Sammy Smith. Show me proof of Mag. Show me proof of those people. Show me proof of Ronnie. Why don't you try chasing down who Zanime is or Ickman? You can't tell me who any of those people are. You're not going to find shit. Now, look, I do see the dumb people comments. I don't really comment back to them that much because they're dumb people. I see the comment where people's like, oh, what are you, Alex Jones? I don't know.
What's up, Jan May?
What does that mean? If you're asking me if I'm another person, the answer is no. I'm Ryan Upchurch. If you're asking me, is this a war on information? I'm going to say yes.
It would be. I agree, Robin.
Because misleading information is what is letting these people get away. Don't you see that? I mean, if you want to sit in the comments and make Alex Jones jokes, I mean, go for it. You're welcome to do what you want in the comments. But here we're talking about facts. And the fact of the matter is, GoFundMe is a fucked up business to individuals who use it like fucked up people.
Good
of course,
to see you,
GoFundMe is used
Hope
for
you're doing good, bro.
You know, somebody in the neighborhood, their house burns down and they can't afford it and they need a little bit of help getting back on their feet. Whatever, that's fine. But do you realize that you can be a millionaire on GoFundMe by catfishing people with internet deaths? You could do it fast as fuck. Look at the Kiely Rodni GoFundMe. It's made $63,000 in the past 7 days. That's one GoFundMe for Kiely Rodni. If you have 5 GoFundMes for each individual person that you catfish fake a death with, all you need is 3 people. 3 people, 3 viral stories. You're a millionaire in 2 weeks. Now, that might raise red flags. There might be discrepancies in you getting your money. But you see how I just said that and explained that? That will be taken and interpreted by people who are in on the scheme that are getting a cut of the money. I mean, why wouldn't they defend it? It's free money. It's free money. It gets the heat off of you because everybody's looking for a bullshit person that you made up. Because why? Because you pushed a car in the lake? Okay. Well, you didn't commit a real crime. So to the person that's doing it, it's an internet crime. It'll be okay. And more than likely, they'll be getting away if everyone's led in the wrong direction. So in their mind, they're just finna get a bunch of free money in 60 days. You see, and this is the part where people are like, how dare you accuse AWP of doing something like that? Did those words come out of my mouth?
Nope.
They didn't.
Nope.
Why are you saying dumb, stupid shit that ain't real? But think about this. If you in your heart are going to look for a little girl and you drive all the way to this.
Now, I want you guys to hear him say this point here. I've watched this twice now. Listen to what he's getting ready to say, because this is important to me, you know, honest to God, you guys. I mean, this makes sense. Not saying that I'm going with his theory. I'm just saying, listen to what he's getting ready to say.
Fucking town, and the police are like, hey, go over there. And you're like, okay. And you go look over there, and you dive underwater, and you see a body in there. And if you've seen something that ain't right, and you get out of the water, and you're surrounded by all these fucking cops that just told you don't look in there, what are you gonna do? How are you gonna feel? You're probably gonna be like, well, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Yeah, AWP knows that I put the Hellcat up. I ain't heard from them. AWP knows what I said if they didn't want the Hellcat, which I still am gonna donate to them. We've contacted their managers and everything. We're not hearing nothing back, fam. What does that tell you?
All right, Miss
If
Robin.
they're good guys and they don't want to take no one's compensation, what does that tell you? Look at the press conferences. Everything's fucked up for a reason. You have to put all those pieces together. Because what I just told you is the most plausible explanation that I could think of right now. If not, show me proof of the party. Point out that there is no pictures of the people that we're talking about at a party. I just got to throw it out there.
I know for a fact that there was a big bonfire down there. Yes. So, okay, so I have a video. I did have a video of this.
Thank you, Miss Heather.
And that's the video from the Snapchat.
So all the actually in it, or anybody that was talking about Kiely in it.
This is kind of low. I don't know if you guys can hear this or not. My apologies if you can't.
Until the text log, it's just like this same thing with the dry laundry and the other facilities. So it's right now for the speculated, right? So once the text is out, we'll know who's the right.
You got this, Robin. Hundreds of prayers sent to you every day, hon. Same here. I'm working on the same scenario, so. Now, I am going to say something here. This is my opinion. This has nothing to do with what he thinks or says or has done or whatever with this scenario with her. I don't like her. Okay, there's something about her that burnt me from the beginning. Any interview that she did, it's just weird, you guys. Her whole scenario, everything that has to do with her, she had nothing to do with this. She was, I'm not saying, she's a nobody, but she was a nobody, and all of a sudden, boom, she's here. For what? Why did she get involved in this all of a sudden? She had nothing to do with true crime. She's claimed that she doesn't do true crime. She doesn't do any of that kind of stuff. And all of a sudden, for no reason, one day she just decides that she wants to go talk with Tony Dodge about this scenario. That's a little weird. Okay. So, and the way that she acted about everything is why I don't care for her. Okay. That's what it is. So it has nothing to do with what he thinks, what he says, or what anything else is. It's just something about her. I don't care for her. Okay. So with this situation, especially.
If there's no party, you don't. Hey, listen. If there's no party, you don't have to have proof of it not happening. You have to have proof of something happening. You don't have to have proof of.
Yeah. Normally, sorry guys. Normally, Robin, she does podcasts about she does do podcasts. Okay. But her stuff was only about, like, she's Ukrainian, okay? And she was trying to bring her family here, and she was teaching, like, Ukrainian theory to people and helping with teaching Ukrainian people that were here with different things. That's what she did. Had nothing to do with true crime, nothing to do with Lake Tahoe, Truckee, California, Kiely Rodni, any of that. And then all of a sudden one day she just appeared, and that was what she was doing. That's my issue with her. Like, what? Why? If you had nothing to do with this scenario, that's why I kind of believed his narrative on this. If you had nothing to do with this scenario, the party, the Ronnie guy, the Ixmel guy, if you had nothing to do with any of this stuff, why are you here? Why did this spark your interest all of a sudden like that, to the point where she went and got in a canoe, guys, the next day, and went out to that area and went looking. Why? That's not suspect to you guys, because it is to me, and that's why I don't like her. Exactly, Cece. She's real shady. So that's why I 100% followed his narrative, 100% agree with what he says on her.
I want one single solitary 2-second video or a picture of Kiely Rodni being at this party. Videoed at this party. Videoed with her friends. Pictured with their friends. At their school. Hell, give me a picture beside her car. The silver CRV. You can give me none of what I just asked for. It doesn't exist. If you on the other side of the screen think you're so smart and know every fucking thing, and I'm an idiot and this should be so easy for me to figure out, go find what I just told you to find. And don't show me that bullshit video of Jagger. I've already found out that that's not real. Show me real proof of Kiely Rodni existing and Sammy Smith existing. And like I said, don't be like, oh, it's obviously a human. Yes, I know. Show me proof of these people with their names actually existing. It's easy, right? Okay, well then show me these things. Show me a picture of her beside her CRV. Show me of her making a video in it. Show me anything that indicates this is real. You can't. Because it ain't. It's a scam. Why do you think the cops...
And the reason why he's saying this, you guys, is because he's done that. That's what he did this whole time. Is went looking for anything that had to do with this. Now, I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit another video that I found that I was watching of quote-unquote so-called party videos that were not released. And I'm going to show you something in that video that kind of makes what he's saying makes sense in a different way, and it shows something else, okay? And that's excuse me, that's my point right there that I'm trying to make, CC. When you have a party of 200 to 300 people, 200 to 300 people in a grouping area like that, where is all... That's a big party with kids that don't give a shit about laws, or like she's saying, littering or this and that. And you guys, teenagers have these in their hands 24/7. Okay. You'll see in this video something. I want to see that. You'll see what I'll get to my point, but I'll show you when we watch this video. You'll know exactly what I mean when I show you that. If it's not real, why is on this show? We're gonna... I'm not saying that what he's saying is true. It's his opinion and his narrative. I'm not saying that he's right or wrong, okay? But it's something that we're reacting to, and it's something to think about. You know, whenever something like this goes down, you guys, this is my opinion. It's like taking when you go trick-or-treating. When you were kids and you went trick-or-treating, or your kids do, or your grandkids do. When you're done for the night, you come home, you dump all that candy out on the table. You spread it all out. We all check it, because in the 80s, there were some stupid people out there that thought it was cool to put razor blades and needles and shit and try to hurt kids. But anyway, that was the reason why that started. But you take all that candy and spread it out. And we look at all the different pieces of candy. We got a Kit Kat here and a Clark bar here and a Reese's cup here. And we have this, that, and everything else. So we spread it all out and we look at it all. And then we decide, after we look at all that candy, there's 75 pieces of candy on that table flat out in front of you. It all looks great, right? No, I'm not offended at all, Robin. I absolutely understand what you're doing. I'm just explaining. You spread all that candy out, you look at it all, and then after you look at it all, you're like, I'm going to go with that piece right there. And you take it. You liked it. It was okay. But then you're like, well, maybe I want that piece too. Do you see the point that I'm trying to make, you guys? That's what this is all about. His opinion, my opinion, your opinion, Tony Dodge's opinion, the guys from AWP, their opinion, so on and so forth. That's the point I'm trying to make. And so, no, you're absolutely right, hon. Please, I'm not offended at all. I'm just explaining it, and I'm trying to basically what you said, devil's advocate. You're absolutely right. So thank you very much for making the comment.
They saying that.
Thank you, Miss Heather.
They're fucking embarrassed. Wouldn't you be embarrassed if you just went on this big fucking search for somebody and nobody even looked into the person yet, and they're like, "Oh, well, we kind of is looking for somebody that ain't real." Yeah, as a cop, you're not gonna want to admit that, and that's all I gotta say. Prove me wrong. Say what you want in the comments. It don't matter. If you're shit talking me and telling me I'm wrong, you have no common sense. We can't have a conversation anyways. So there's the end of that. Now I'm going to go back to my job of not being a private investigator. Bye.
And there it is, you guys. So again, go play your video games, Tic Tac. Nobody's using. Obviously, we know that's not your brother, first of all, but second of all, it's a reaction video, dipshit. So, this is how you end up getting banned from here or hidden or whatever because you say stupid shit like that. Come on, dude. Anyway, so that is his opinion per se right now. His narrative for on he we've all watched. If you guys have watched any of his videos, he's very passionate about it, so on and so forth. And I have what's up, Edward? Welcome, Captain Random. Yeah, right. Anyway, so I have my opinion, you have your opinion, everybody else has their opinions. But again, I wanted us to react to that and show you guys that there are different options and different things going on out there as far as this goes. So it's interesting to say the least. The things that he says are absolutely make sense, and he's right about a couple different things. Actually, the fact that people don't ever want to hear anything other than what they believe. What's up, Popper? Everybody, Popper is saying, "Hey, what's up, everyone?" There's a lot of people out there that don't want anybody to believe anything other than what they believe. That's not the way to do this, guys. That's not the way to make this work. The true crime community should work together. If that's what the actual goal is to actually figure out, first of all, find this little girl, figure out what happened to her, and hope that there's justice for it. Her body was found, Edward. It was found. They say that it was found. It was in the car when they found the car, underwater, so on and so forth. So yes, they say it's found. They say. This is the point I'm trying to show you guys, so. They say. Obviously, you cannot show a deceased body to people. It's traumatic. It causes this. It causes that. So on and so forth, right? It's just not morally right to do that. So we've never seen a body. They've seen a body. We've never seen a body. We know what Kiely Rodni looks like. They know what Kiely Rodni looks like. Do you see where I'm going with this, guys? Just saying. So anyway, I had these other things I wanted to show you guys, but I do need to refill my cup and use the little boys' room. Law enforcement doesn't want to work together, so how can you expect the GC community to? Exactly. Thank you very much. You know what, Robin? You get the bone for the day. That is exactly my whole point that I've been trying to make. I've said this before, too. If law enforcement doesn't want to work together, if law enforcement didn't want AWP to do certain things, if these organizations can't work together to make this work, then how in the hell? They don't care if the true crime community exists, okay? I mean, they've been proved wrong with that. When it first started off, they leave it alone, and it's not your business, and we don't need you, and we don't do this. That wasn't going to stop anybody from doing it, because it's an entertainment factor as well. This is entertaining to some people, okay? It shouldn't be. It sounds, to say it that way sounds wrong, but it is, okay? What I'm doing right now is entertainment for you guys. but it's in a different level. It's not a comedy. It's not a horror film. It's not that kind of entertainment. Obviously, we're explaining things to people. We're showing people things, and so on and so forth. So anyway, that being said, that's what I'm saying. It'll never work the right way if everybody doesn't work together. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say, you guys. But thank you, Miss Robin. That was a great comment. Very good one. So excuse me real quick, guys. I need to fill my cup and use the little boy's room, and I will be right back with you. Please talk amongst yourselves. Please, please. Please, please, please. Oh, well, maybe I'm trying to. 1 second here, guys. 1 second. 1 second. Be right back. And I'm back. Welcome back, Dago. How are you, Dago? Good to see you, Dago. Did you wash your hands, Dago? Yes, I did. And I filled my glass back up. So anyway, I wonder if Grandma knows that Scooter's online already. Who knows, buddy? You never know. Crime and Justice, who teams with no thanks to the background check on Sammy and got a weird result to Sammy's same address, 140 something, and the other one. See? See? There's a bunch of things that go along, a bunch of stuff that goes along with this, guys. It's just not cut and dry. It's just not, well, A girl disappeared and they found her in the lake. It's not the end of it. There's a lot that goes into this. This is why like I said, I'm not gonna let this go until there is a full blown end of conversation scenario thrown out there, and this is what happened, this is why it happened, this is where it was, this is who it was, blah blah blah, so on and so forth. So that's where I'm at with it, you guys. Just be ready, because that's me. And I'm sure for those of you that are interested in the scenario just as much as I am, you're going to want the same scenario as well. So, I'm just saying. But anyway, let's move on to the other stuff I got for you guys here, and see what we got. Give me a moment to set everything up, you guys. Yes, it is a good thing, and it's a good thing it happened as soon as it did. She was underwater. She was underwater for 16 days, you guys. 16 days. Well, see, that's something else I wanted to touch on with you guys. She was missing for 16 days. We'll put it that way. If she went into the lake, that's what I'm about to bring to you guys. If she went into the lake the day that she went missing, it was 16 days. There's another side to this, you guys, that there's a grand possibility, and this is just something I'm putting out there. There's a grand possibility that what if, let me just ask this, okay? What if during the investigation scenario time where they were looking for her, they did a real quick check of that area, and then they kind of left it alone in a way, I believe, okay? What if somebody put the car in there after the fact? What if they waited 5 days or 10 days and then snuck down there at 2:00 in the morning, pushed the car into the lake, busted out the window to make sure it sunk faster, and there it went. Or the window being broken could have happened for some other reason. There could be something else going on altogether. And they took the car back and said, okay, let's give it some time. Let's take the car back and dump it and get out of here. We don't know anything. We don't know how anything went. Yeah, right, because evidence is never planted, right. Exactly. They did a real shitty job looking in that lake. Why? It was 600 yards from the party that existed. It was 600 yards from that party. That would have been the first, if I was investigating it, I was the lead investigator. The first place I'd have said is go down the hill down there and start looking through that water right there. There is no way, you guys, that they looked right there and did not find that car being only 14 feet underwater, 50 feet from the damn shore. There's no way, you guys, that a helicopter was flying over top of, while they were searching for her, looking, that they didn't look down and see that car 50 feet from the shore, 14 feet underwater. It doesn't make sense to me at all. Do you see my point? That's why I'm bringing these different things to you guys, because this is where I'm at with it myself. In one scenario, I have a theory over here. In another scenario, I have another theory over here. Each theory goes with each scenario. There's your word, Rachel, scenario. In Sammy's post, when they said they found her, she said, no, they didn't. There's also a video. There's a video I want to show you guys of a press conference they were doing. And I also they stopped doing press conferences too before they found her. Why? That's very possible too, CC. Absolutely very possible. Well, I absolutely agree with you on that one, my dear. I do. But she wasn't. You know what I mean? She definitely wasn't. She had a future. She graduated 2 years early, you guys. You know, if you're going to go with that theory. So anyway, let's get this set up for you guys. I don't want to keep rambling without showing you guys some stuff. Give me a minute here. You guys don't have to agree with anything I'm saying by any means. It's not going to hurt my feelings, or you could think I'm crazy. It's not going to hurt my feelings because that's what this is all about, you guys. That's what this is all about. And there's a lot of people that think this next thing I'm about to show you that this is a up and down. Everything's good, Edward. Thank you. That swear by this scenario too. This next thing I'm going to show you. So, and again, guys, the people that I'm showing you videos from, stuff like that, check their stuff out. This next one, it's coming from Criminal Gossiper. Again, informative stuff for sure. Go check it out, you guys. Makes sense. A lot of it does, and it helps with this whole thing. All right, so 1 second, everybody. I keep forgetting that I've been doing this headphone thing or this earbud thing. Where'd they go? I dropped them on the floor. Good job, Diego. Good job, Diego. Everything's fine, Edward. Everything's fine. Thank you so much. As good as it could be, I should say. As good as it. Everything can always get better, but I'm not complaining. I'm very happy with. It's gonna rain though. I see that now. My mother-in-law just said that too. Okay. 1 second. Where is the sound for this one? You better not begin to storm, that's for sure, because I don't want my internet to get knocked out. Where's the sound? Give me sound, guys. I need sound. Gotta hear it. I gotta hear it. Oh, yeah, not cooperating with me again. Hold on. Hello. Where in the hell did the sound go all of a sudden? What happened? Sorry, guys. 1 second, please. Hello. Hello. Where'd my speakers go? What the hell's this all about now? God, this is irritating. Hmm. 1 second, everybody. Sorry. Yeah, I know. Can you guys hear me? That's what I'm working on, is trying to get the sound to come back. What something's happened, I don't know. But can you guys hear me? Yes? No? Maybe so. As long as you can hear me, then I can be careful posting that phone number. Listen, dude, I'm not worried about it. You can't hear me. Okay, that's what that's all about, Strike. It's cool. They can do whatever they want with it. I don't care. Hold on, guys. Well, my power just went out and came back on. You guys still there? That wasn't cool. Here we go. If this drops off, that's why. There's a storm hitting us and my power just flickered. So looks like we're going to have that problem today. Sorry about that, guys. If it does go out, my apologies. I'll see you on the flip side. Why do I have no sound? What the hell just happened? Be right there. Something must have come unplugged somewhere. Somewhere. Where is it, though? This is weird. I'm working on it, guys. I don't know what the deal is, but I'm working on it. This is crazy. It was fine. What the hell happened? We're getting there. This is absolutely crazy. Don't understand. I'll get it figured out, though. No worries. One way or the other. Why in the hell? I had sound. No, I don't have sound. But you guys can hear me, right? I wonder if... Oh, wait a minute, guys. I think I might know. Yep. Can you guys hear sound now? All right. Did you guys hear that music that was just playing? Okay. So that was okay. Well, let's see if you hear this now. All right. Oh, that's flying. Hold on a minute, guys. One moment. Okay. That's where I was. So good. Hmm. Where did it go? It sounds unbelievable. I knew I was going to have issues, but I didn't know it was that. Yeah, that's working. Where the hell is the sound over here? It's making sense. Everything else is playing okay. Way too early for wet shit. Rubber. Things not working. Yeah, no. No, no, no. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I know. So, stop. I don't know what I'm doing, but as far as the music or humming the thing, yeah, I was. My kid was singing yesterday, that's why. Where the hell did my sound go? My speakers are working for other things, but they're not coming out of that, which doesn't make any sense to me at all. Let me see. Bear with me, guys. I'm so sorry about this. I don't know what the hell the problem is. None of this makes any sense. Everything else I have sound from, but that second instance. Again, so I just again. Yeah, okay, so that's working. Why in God's name will this not come up? I'm playing different videos on purpose to see if that's the issue. Oh, wait. Okay. You guys can hear that, right? Okay. Yep. I know you guys can probably hear that. So, maybe I just had something happen with the power thing. Maybe that was what it was. All right, then let's try this again, you guys. My apologies for all this technical bullshit. All right, I know everything. I know what happened. All right, let's see here what we got. Cross your fingers, everybody. Gurgling. All right. Yep. Hold on, guys. Okay. Now, I'll turn it all up. Make sure it's working first. But hold on. Sorry about that. Yeah, my power like flickered, went off, came back on, and thank God I have like multiple circuits and crap like that. All right, you guys can see that, right? And you guys can hear me. Let's see here. Okay. All right, we got volume sound back. Make sure that's turned up. That's turned up. And make sure that's turned up. Okay. What's going on now? You guys can still hear me? That was all right. All right. Okay. All right. All right, everybody. I think we're gonna be okay. All right. Here we go.
Kiely Rodni was found. We have been able to identify her. She was found just off the shore there. The property was approximately 50 feet from the shore and about 14 feet down. Now, some of you might have noticed that we were wondering if the window had been broken. And they have confirmed that the window was in fact broken and that all was not done by the search team. So that wasn't the purchase of purpose that broke the window. And so we look at that first. How do you guys think about this? First of all, there's so many questions, but in all windows broken, we try to ask how did it get broken and why didn't somebody.
Hold on. All right. What's up, Lance? Hello? Hold on. Hold on one moment. So, okay. All right, let me know if this gets better, Strike.
But I cannot bring that. Is what I'm interested because she was supposedly she was found in the back. There was conduct similar to the vehicle. That is a hatchback style vehicle. And so the back or the front is open to the back seat.
All right, Robin, have a good one.
Maybe she went there to get there. Maybe she was sitting in the back of this vehicle at this point.
Is that better, sound-wise? Yes, no, maybe so. I'm hoping. I knew I was going to have issues, but I didn't think it was going to be this irritating. Let me know if that's better.
She ended up back there. But she, if she was still alive, she just scrambled up. She just tried to get out of that vehicle. And
Yeah, it's the video. I'm sorry.
then it makes me wonder why
Damn it.
she not fix it in that window. And also, who broke that window? Is it possible that maybe she was in the vehicle and that she fell asleep at the back?
Have a great day, Robin.
Driving, and that maybe the other person who was driving was the one that broke the window and they were able to escape, but that Kiely did not escape. And so that is a question that I ask. How did that window get broken? And you have to wonder how did that happen? How could have saved her if she could have gotten it from that window? She could have got to the top of the building 14 feet and to make her way back to the shore would be very hard. Possibility that somebody else was very beneficial. And I hope that it happened because they say that there was a mass exodus out of that just after fall. There was a giant particular
Thank you so much, Miss Heather.
people that left that home and that needs to kind of overlap with the timeline that they find ahead of us, which has to do with all this phone, with the last phone call that we did with Stanley friend.
Right.
And said that she was on the phone with Kiely and that she could hear the call in the background. And so it just, you have to wonder what exactly happened. Now, if that part of the phone, and if it come up, if they saw
Now,
eventually
this isn't so much what I want you guys to see. I'm going to show you in a second, though. All right, right here. I want you guys to watch this. This is the lead investigator for the county there. And he's going to introduce the CSP officer that was in charge, California State Patrol officer, and show him as well. And he's going to speak too. I want you to watch this officer, the way he talks, certain things he does with his hands and his eyes, and the way he answers a few of these questions. I want you to pay real close attention to that, and then I want you to tell me what you think. Here we go. All right, there's one. You saw that, right? Now watch. Now let's go back again. You can't hear it. You can't hear him at all. These videos are so horrible. I don't know why, but hold on a minute. All right, hold on. All right, that question right here, since you guys can't hear it, I'll the reporter said, was there more than one body found in the vehicle? stops and goes like this, he's looking up and he's thinking, or whatever he's doing. Why would you have to think about that? Why would you do that? And he keeps doing this thing with his eye, okay? Like this thing here. Somebody else had told me and sent me some information on some of this stuff here, and said that these things here, when they do this or this, that they're talking to other people, like they're making like references towards other cops or people that are watching, knowing certain things. That's what that supposedly means. Sometimes I'm not saying I believe that. I'm just giving you these theories, okay? But again, one more time with this: were there any other bodies found in the vehicle? Right. Q. There's one. Were there any other bodies found in the vehicle? Let's think about this. How do I answer this? And then there's another one of those. And he couldn't get out of there fast enough. I don't know why the sound is so low on this. It's ridiculous. Very muffled too. Now, this here, you guys, is the scene from, okay, the scene from when they were pulling the car out of the water, okay? Um, Here's the tow truck. This is where the car's coming out of the water. They have these shields up here so people can't see whatever the tarp over here. Over here, you see this over here? They have that sectioned off and they're taking pictures and doing testing for whatever reason, but that to me seems important, okay? It has nothing to do with this, or does it? See? Here we are again, different angle. I gave a theory a way back, a ways back, okay? That there's 50 different ways, again, you guys can look at this, that I think that there's also a possibility that somebody else, which is would be a good reason why Kylie was in the back seat. But there's a good reason that somebody, or a good chance that somebody was in the car and they got out and couldn't get her out, and that's what happened. Which goes back to the theory that I had given to Doug the one time that maybe all of the, but Sammy, I still think Sammy's involved in this in a lot of different ways, you guys. Okay, but maybe Sammy tried to drive out of there with her in the back seat, passed out because she was too screwed up on whatever she was. Maybe she was dosed, like I said. Her mother said she's not a drinker. She's not that kind of a child, which I can see that. She didn't seem like a partier type girl. She's a good girl. You know what I mean? I mean, not to sound weird, but that's kind of how I'm looking at it. So one second, guys. and thank you, Heather, for fixing that. So yeah. Okay. Now, 1 second. It also feedback crap. 1 second. Okay. So, um, so what if Sammy tried to drive her out of there, okay, and was gonna go wherever, you know, maybe they were gonna go to another party. Everybody left at 12:30. They did this whole mass exodus they're talking about. Maybe, Sammy or somebody else. There could have been more than one person in that car with her. Had her in the backseat, passed out. Her, Sammy, and somebody else, or Sammy alone, tried to drive her out of there. Didn't know what she was doing because again, they're saying that Kiely knew these roads, knew these areas very well. Sammy doesn't have her own car and is probably not used to driving. She's used to riding with people and tried to drive out, screwed up, drove into the water, and got out before Sammy did, or before Kiely could, or blah 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 blah. That's what I'm saying. And that's what she was talking about. So there's something else to throw out on the table. Another piece of candy to throw out there.
Was not laying in the back seat. She was beautiful. What I don't say, I have to say that quickly because it's a business thing. I don't say that because it's substances. So that can go obviously
Right.
with the consequence.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Thank you, Shelley, for noticing that. Look, guys, I'll go back. Since Shelley, you brought that up. All right, look. I was waiting for somebody to catch that. Blow it up a little bit, guys. All right. Look at all of this here. This is a vast area, guys. But you have most everybody's over here right now with this, right? And then we have this little box. Again, there's 3 people here standing there watching. I think this is their family. But there's a possibility that there's drag marks coming. Ah, that is loud. 1 second. Right. Hello. Hello. Yeah, it was done already. Sorry. Okay. Anyway, um, so yeah, that's a very big possibility in my opinion, right there. But thank you for noticing that, Shelley. That's definitely an issue. Um, yeah, okay. That's very possible, Kelly. Very possible. Oh, hold on. Is that better? This is crazy. I'm gonna have to get this worked out better. Now that is something else that I'm relying on and hoping and waiting on, guys, is the black box that's under the driver's seat or under the passenger seat. I mean, I know you guys all have heard of the black boxes with airplanes, and when airplanes crash, they go down, they check it. Okay. Well, the video's paused right now, so I'll try to fix it again. I don't know why the sound is so low. But I'm hoping that the black box reveals something. What I want to know from it is if the car was in drive, park, or neutral. Okay. That's important. And it'll tell any type of like the speeds at certain times, and it tells a lot. And I'm pretty sure that they survive through being underwater, same as planes do. They're the same type of thing. So I'm looking forward to this black box scenario. If if they release it, that's a big deal for me. So I'm sorry about the volume of the video, guys. I don't know why it's so damn muffled. Um, Tell me if this gets better. If it doesn't, I'll just relay to you what they're saying. Is that better? Okay. How about now? How about now? How about now? Is that any better? Like robot noise. All right. How about now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Oh, good God. This video is just horrible, I guess. I don't understand. But she's not really saying anything. All right, let's see here. What she's saying now is that there's a theory about what I had said about the video or the vehicle going in after the search had been done. Basically, that they waited for them to search that area. Somebody criminally, waited for that area to get searched real good and for them to clear, and then they put the car in. And here's the thing: I'm sure that law enforcement knows, which is why they're being quiet about it, that they searched that area and it wasn't there. Now all of a sudden it's there. They can't say that though. You know what I mean? So I think that's where this is going with that scenario that she's talking about. So that's why she brought that up. I really don't understand this sound thing. Let me know if something gets better. Um, is it getting any better? Hmm. I don't understand this. Guess we'll just go with this. Sorry, guys. My apologies. It sounds creepy to you. You're really not saying much of anything else that's important, but now and here's the other thing I'd like to know. Exactly the other thing. You guys see how the window's broken out in here, right? See the glass in the corner, the rest of it, there's a little down here, a little over here, up here. What I want to know, but the problem is that the car was rolled upside down. But I'm sure there's still some inside the car. If the glass was busted from the inside of the vehicle, 90% of the glass would go outside. Okay. If it was busted from the outside of the vehicle, most of the glass would go inside. But here's the thing: the problem with this is that this spider webs and it's got these little tiny speckles of glass because of the type of temper. And basically, what happens is it spider webs, and you still have to push it out or in, whatever you're doing. Which is why there's still these pieces of fragments of glass here. And the other thing too, with this window being halfway down, that was like that. That was not something that they did because the car's underwater. You can't start it to roll the window down. You see what I'm saying? So that was already down, which means that explains. That's why, just so you guys understand this, being fire and rescue, I did this for 17, almost 18 years. This car, when it did go in the water, okay, I still think that that's why this window was busted out, was because they realized that the car wasn't sinking fast enough. Okay, if somebody did this criminally, is what I'm saying. That window being down, another reason why they probably left the window down and then busted this one out for whatever reason, or could have when they realized that the car wasn't going down fast enough. So they just picked up a rock, smashed it, and there we go. The water filled up in his car on this side first. But the other two windows were up. So the water came in this side and weighted this side down. Okay. Therefore, the car, if you guys can see this, um, anyway, I wanted something to show you guys. Like, for instance, say this is the car, okay? When the water goes in, it's going in these two windows on this side right here, the driver's side. So when the water fills up, it starts weighting it down, and it's going to turn this way. This is how the car ended up upside down, by the way. It's going to turn this way, slowly. And the deeper the water goes, and the more it fills it up, it's turning and turning and turning until the weight of it probably flipped it eventually and did this deal, and it came down kind of hard on. It was literally laying like you could see the video from AWP like this underwater. You could see the license plate was almost completely turned over, but it wasn't. And that big ding up here, you can't really see it, but up here on the windshield there and the dent and all that was probably because it rolled over and landed on that windshield part and was laying on a rock underneath the water, which is where that came from, in my opinion. I'm not saying this is, the God's truth. I'm just saying this is what my opinion. So, there it is. But again, 1 second here. Sorry. There you go. Thank you, Miss Heather. Wow. And here's the issue, like you guys also that we're looking at. I wasn't thinking about this, and again with my experience in the fire and EMS services, I forgot about this thing until it clicked. There's a good possibility that we're not going to get any information because, for one, she was 16 years old. She's still a minor. That doesn't have to be released to the public. Two, her parents didn't want her to have an autopsy. Again, for whatever reason, we don't know. But um, I think that they're worried that if she does have alcohol or drugs in her system, that it's going to make her character look bad because they want her to be seen in a certain light. And I understand that completely. But for teaching purposes and for other children and other people to see this scenario to be what it is, it's a learning process. If nothing good comes out of this situation, it's a learning process, you guys. Like, if other teenagers need to see that this is what can happen if this is the case. You know what I mean? That's the only thing good that can come out of this, in my opinion. So, um, but I have a feeling that we're going to see it's going to be a struggle, and it's going to probably not be something you see, and it's going to have to be probably so on and so forth, and it's just one of those things. You know what I mean? Um, as much as I hate to say that, but uh, I don't know, guys. It's just not. It's not going to happen the way that we expect it to, the way that we would want it to give us any type of a closure on it, or no, and to give us what happened and why, like we should. So there's that for number two. I know that they were having an issue with that. Um, but again, I think they're going to play on the fact that she is a minor and hope that her autopsy is not released. The audios, my audio or the video audio, Lance. Is that better for me? What was I going to say? Completely lost my train of thought. Um, I think that they're playing on the theory that she is a minor and that her autopsy won't be released because of that. But considering this situation, it's going to come out somehow, and we all know that. We know how this works. So it's just not. I don't think it's going to be released by the news. You know, like when Gabby Petito, Brian Laundrie situation was going on, that was released whenever they figured it out because she was an adult. But because this was a minor, they don't do that because of whatever the laws about that. So yeah, and that's the other two things I left out with the black box. It's going to give it. That's an important thing too. It's a very important thing. It's going to give it the time that it went down, the date again, which will say if it went down in the water on that night, that's gonna solidify that. It'll solidify the time, whether it was 12:30, 12:20, 1:15. You know what I mean? That way we'll have that fact, those facts, all of that stuff. Thing is that this was not on the news. Someone around knew what happened. I had to tell. Right. Well, it wasn't on the regular news channels, but it was on like internet news, like immediately. I think it was the KPLA or something like that. The ones they handle that kind of stuff, like always. So that's. But you're right, Lance. 100%, buddy. You are 100% right about that one. So, where are we at now? We will know though if they change it to a criminal invest. Yo, absolutely, Shelley. Absolutely. As soon as, and that's what I'm waiting to see. Okay, but I know it's going to be based on a toxicology report. But as soon as there's criminal charges dropped, you're going to know right then and there. Boom. That's what it is. It's just going to be who's it against, what are the charges, and why. Exactly. Now here's the thing, guys. This could just be a very sad, ridiculous accident, unfortunate thing that happened for this girl. And it's very best scenario. I hope it is. You know, she took off to Montana supposedly for college. I think her parents are hiding her. That's my opinion. I do hope that this was an accident, a very unfortunate, sad accident. I really do because I would hate to see the darkness of somebody else or whoever did this to her. You know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to say. So, well, still something about her that I just don't like, regardless. It's just, from the moment that I first saw her, she turned to me. It was just messed up. I don't know what it is. That's a possibility too. It could have been broken before anything ever happened, you guys. Okay. Yeah. Again, this video, you guys, I'm sorry. So again, I feel bad about that. But all right. Well, anyway, that being said, so again, the number is 234-703-4047. Give us a call. Give us your thoughts. Tell me what you think, guys. If you have any. If not, no worries. We are here. Does anybody have anything you want to throw in chat by any means? Anything at all? If you do, let me know. But there's more to this, and I will get to it again. Um, there's a lot, guys. There's a whole lot that hasn't been touched on that could be touched on. And we'll, we're going to see, and there's more things that I agree, Lance. See, this is something I've been having to take on too. If you look at her and you look at her face, you can kind of tell by, at least I can, looking at people, like the type of people they are. Now, if we go backwards here, okay, let's go backwards, guys, and look at these people. Look at these two here. But look at these two, and then look at Kylie. In my opinion, I could tell by looking at these two, if I'd never seen them before, you can tell they do things. You can tell that they do stuff, that they're not good kids. And you can look at Kylie and you can tell that she is a good kid. You know what I'm saying? And you can read guilt on people, guys. You can. This one right here, I think she knows something. But you can't even see it. I'm sorry, guys. I'm talking about like you can't. Here we go. Anyway, here we go. If you look at these two, I think he was just saying it really silly when he said about her going to college. That's all. I think he's on the way. Hold on, guys. But anyway, um, but you can look at, like, there's Randy. What's up, sis? Good to see you. You can look at it. I think this one here knows a little something, but probably not as much as she should or could know. This one knows everything. Everything there is. I mean, just look at her, the way she's standing in her body language. It's like she's defeated, almost. You know what I mean? She's like empty. She's like I'm holding on to this. I know something happened. I don't know exactly, but I know something happened. That's kind of what I'm. And this one is so confident because she's not a good person, in my opinion, you guys, and that's why this is so easy for her. And then if you move on down the road, and get the video is definitely low. There's no sound to it right now, but then we go back to Kylie, happy-go-lucky 16-year-old little girl that is very, honestly, in my opinion, innocent, and a good person, good-hearted, good soul. If something happened on purpose, it was because Sammy was jealous of her, um, being better than who she is, being smarter, this, that, everything else. And if it was an accident, it was an accident. But again, whether I and what I mean by accident is the car going into the water, then it was an accident, and all this is null and void. Or there was an accidental overdose by dosing somebody that doesn't do drugs or alcohol. This one right here, and how tiny she is, it wouldn't take anything at all to knock her out, or actually, um, like possibly unalive her. Okay, so it wouldn't take much. That's all I gotta say. It wouldn't take much. Look how small she is, guys. And with what's going around and what's probably was at that party, it could be a little bit of anything. So that's all I'm saying. That's my theory and my opinion. That was a great thought. I really do want to know. Just like I said, I'm not saying I agree with Ryan's theory on this about it never happening or this or anything else. But it's like I said, it's just another piece of candy to throw out on the table to picture guys. For me in front of the business. Yeah, yep, for sure. So you can try. I actually have one. I'm not gonna be able to do it today, but I do have one. Again, something we can probably cover tomorrow. No worries whatsoever. These two really bad for these two because that he really does have. I think now actually that he has a real true heart and feelings for Kylie 100%. I think it will destroy. And that other girl over here was an actual real friend to her too. So I feel bad, really bad for these two. Yeah, I know who they are. The Highlands. All right, there you go. Again. All right, guys. Well, like I said, if anybody had any thoughts or anything you want to call in for, feel free to talk about it. If not, no worries. Um, it's free. Yes, it's free. No, no, you don't have to pay to subscribe, guys. I don't think that. Once you hear, you hear. You don't need to be. I don't think that kind of stuff. But that's fine. Does anybody have anything they'd like to add or go into with this or anything else by chance? I see most people left already, which is okay. It's later in the afternoon, and I am going to need to bring it down. But today, if nobody will just nobody wants to call in or nobody has anything to add for it, I think that's what we're going to do today. Is we'll shut her down and we will be back with this tomorrow. Um, I'll probably be live tonight. It's not going to be on the Prime. It'll be on the other stuff that we do. But True Crime is always going to be in the morning, you guys, um, and stuff like that. So, anybody got for me? Yes, nay, maybe. Shut up, Dago. You're done. Go away so we can go have lunch somewhere. So that's a bit, whatever works, guys. Whatever works. I hope you guys did enjoy this today. I hope it was informative today. There's, like I said, there's more tomorrow than I have. There's actually quite a bit more. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you guys are hitting that like button. I really appreciate you with that. And again, as Miss Heather's been posting the PayPal and the Cash App, I appreciate you guys if you can, and if you have donated to help support me and the channel, it's very well appreciated, you guys. Very well, very much. Sorry, but anyway, um, that's going to be it. Okay, everybody, feel back on the morning with the Ego's Prime Cafe. I think I'm calling it. I'm working on that, but all right. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for being here with me today. I appreciate that so much. You guys mean a lot to me. I appreciate everything you guys do for this channel, everything you've done for this channel. I love you guys to death, all of you guys. If you know anybody that's interested in this and would be interested in being here, I'm not absolutely sure, Miss Heather. I will let you know. Uh, it's definitely going to be probably a paranormal scenario. I haven't get into it do that. I'm going to do some updates on that other thing, but we will do something. It will be interesting. I promise you that. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day until I see you again. Enjoy yourselves. Love each other. Love yourself. Have a great one, guys. And I'll